who's now a Lyft driver, picks up a passenger and gets way more than he bargained for.
That's right. Tonight, his car is riddled with bullet holes, and he tells us he's just happy to be alive. WLWT News 5's Danielle Dindag joins us downtown. Hi, Danielle.
Shots fired at 3:30 in the morning. A rideshare driver says the target was his passenger. Check out this video he shared with us of his car, riddled with bullet holes.
Special attention B1 shot spotter activation, 897 Walnut, 14 rounds.
I've written for years about trauma. I've had a couple of YouTube channels about trauma, childhood abuse, narcissistic abuse, CPTSD, all that stuff that goes along with trauma and stuff. And I've deleted a couple and kept some. And if you see a few videos here about just life and stuff and what's going on, and it just seems like no matter what, the more I try to make like progress, or I think I'm going to be on the right path, or I want to do something different, something always kicks me down. And yesterday morning at 3 a.m., I picked somebody up from the Justice Center, which I never pick up. I never say pick up in the ghetto area and drop off in the ghetto area. If you think it's racism, then fuck you, because I'm so sick of this racism being shoved down your throat when you look at pattern recognition and the way certain types of people and groups of people are. I'm not saying all types of black people are this and all types of white people are that, all types of Mexican people are this. It's certain subgroups of people that are just fucking animals. So I picked this guy up, which is supposedly being a ride requested by his girlfriend, so to speak. And everything came off. It was checking the boxes with that. She's messaging me, telling me, hey, it's my boyfriend. He's in a hoodie. And I was like, fuck. There's red flag number one. Red flag was being picked up from the Justice Center at 3 a.m. in the morning. And then red flag number two was going to one of the worst parts of Cincinnati. And I don't know why I took the trip. I don't know. I think it's a lesson on this path of just like completely breaking me down so I could rebuild, that I needed to take this trip in a sense, but the anger setting in now from it, just the lack of just respect and value of human life that these fuckers don't give a shit about, as long as they go for their hit, go for the target they want. They don't care who dies or suffers in the consequences of their actions. And so I picked this guy up, and he gets in the back, and he's like, oh, God, I'm just glad to be out of the jail. And he just did 4-year stint in prison, and he's just a typical fucking victim. Like, I need to quit hanging around these people. These people I hang around. It's not the people you fucking hang around. It's your choices. It's your fucking choices. You choose to hang around who you hang around. And he sat behind me again, which is another red flag, which I never let anybody do, especially that group of people in that area and the area I'm taking them to, because I want to keep them on the passenger side of my car so I can keep my eye and my head on swivel. And I just should have never taken the trip. And I knew it because I was getting ready to cancel. When I drove up, I saw the three group of the guys. There's three of them. They're off in the dark. So I like to read people when they come up to my car. And if I don't feel it, I'll cancel the trip and drive off. But this one, I didn't have a chance. I mean, I started to feel that feeling, but I didn't have a chance because he ran up. If he would have waited 3 to 4 more seconds, I would have canceled that trip and drove off. But he jumped in real quick, and he went through the whole thing. And I pull up to a stoplight, and he starts laughing, and I'm like, what the fuck is he laughing at? And he leans over, like I say, he's sitting behind me, he leans over the passenger window. There's a car that pulls up so fucking close to me. I'm like, what the hell is this guy pulling up so close to me? Dark ass windows, can't see in the car. He rolls the window down. He starts to roll the window down. The passenger's in the back, and I hear a pop, 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 and I see smoke and like shrapnel, just shit flying around. I thought it was fireworks. So I turned around, like, what the fuck, dude? You shooting fireworks off? And he's like, I'm hit. I'm like, fuck. So my mind just went to, okay, survival mode. Okay, I was like, it's fucking gunfire. It's not fireworks. So I just yanked the steering wheel, duck, and just floor it. And the fire, just the gunfire is just boom, bam, 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 just fucking going off. I was like, Jesus Christ. But in that moment, you're thinking, it's weird what my mind went to. My mind went to like survival mode and like scanning or observation, because with every gunshot, I was scanning my body to see if I'm hit. I'm okay. I'm like, I heard pop. I'm like, I don't feel pain. I don't feel pain. I don't feel pain. And I was like, fuck. And all of a sudden it stopped and there was silence. And the fucking bitch in the back seat, oh, help me, I'm hit. I felt like now the anger setting in. I'm like, fuck you. You put yourself in this situation and you put my safety in your situation for your fucking consequences and didn't value me as a human. And that's when I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to get the goddamn car parked and get out of the harm's way. And then in the back, in the distance, because it's downtown, it's quiet and you can hear the cars and you can hear the muffler on this thing. And I'm like, fuck, he's coming back around. He's like going down the block. It's like, he's going to come back and shoot again. So I went down a one-way street and jumped the curb and just put it parked. So I'm going to call 911, and I fucking just ran to an alley. And he's fucking, his echoing from his yelling and screaming is, help me, I've been hit. But I wasn't going to stick around. People say, oh, well, that's selfish. Bullshit, it's selfish. I was looking out for my own fucking self for one time in my fucking life. And I get in the alley, and I fucking went mentally retarded. Another thing you can't say because fucking people are so fucking sensitive and media pushes this bullshit down your throat. But I went mentally retarded. And I could not fucking even think how to dial 911. I ran down an alley and I'm in a cubbyhole with some fucking homeless dude. He's looking at me and he's just like, what the fuck? He didn't even say anything because he could see, probably sensed this, the pure panic in me. I didn't know what to do. And I couldn't for the life of me know how to unlock my phone and dial 911. And the cop was telling me that the shot tracker went off and it picked up 14 rounds before 911 call even came in. I'm like, because I couldn't dial the fucking phone. I was goddamn. People are going, don't you have Siri? I'm like, you don't know what you would do until you have pure fucking fear and just a sense of like death. And it's like, it's not so much of the dying part of it. It's just like, you're not supposed to go through that. And now I'm thinking like, oh, these war veterans and the war and stuff, they go through these, it's just not fucking humane to put your mind and your emotion through some of this fucking abuse. And these people live like this. It's unfortunate they do, but it's the fucking generational trauma that they're raised in that they keep living like this. And it's like, it pisses me off on one side, but on the other side, I do have like empathy for these people because I'm like, fuck, can you at least get out of your own way and quit playing fucking victim? I mean, fuck. And I talked to the 911 operator. She was very nice. She was very good because I wasn't making sense when I was talking to her. I was just like, I don't know. I mean, I drive Lyft, so I know my way around the city, but I could not for the life of me get my bearings straight to let her know what street I'm on because I ran a block away from the shooting because I know they were coming back. And I was like, fuck. And I just didn't know what to do. And then she kept me calm and I was like, listen, I'm not coming out of this cubbyhole until I hear sirens or I hear an officer or whatever. And I saw an officer drive by me, but she's like, I tried to flag him, but he missed me. He didn't see me. And I was like, fuck. And then I heard all of them pulling up. And then I slowly walked up and the cops were there and stuff. And he was out on the sidewalk bleeding and just cars all shot up, fucking tires blown out. And I was like, what the fuck? And then sitting there and they were going to detain me. Like, you need to get back to the police car. I'm like, fuck you. I'm not getting back to your goddamn cop car. I just went through a fucking traumatic event. You want to put me in a fucking box? I mean, and then I'm sitting there with the cop. Okay, well, this cop's going to stay with you. You can't go anywhere. You got to stay with this cop. I'm like, fine, but I'm going to walk around and try to breathe a little bit here to see and process what the fuck happened. So I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden he's like, "Oh, the detectives, you can't leave till the detectives come. You can talk to them. It could be a while." I'm like, "That's fine." But then this car comes creeping up, like heading really slow, and it looked just like the fucking car that pulled up next to me and shot. And I'm like, "Fuck!" I'm like, "Is that?" I said, "Is that a detective?" I kept asking the cop, "Is that a detective?" My body started reacting already, thinking I was waiting for the window or something rolled out. And it's like I was waiting for shots again, and my body was fucking flipping out. He's like, "Oh no, that's a detective." And I didn't feel safe until I seen the door open and I saw it was a detective because it looked like the fucking car that did the shots. But when the shots went off, I couldn't see in the car because the windows were black. It was really dark and they pulled really close. And I know it was strategic because I think they got out of the passenger side of the car and they shot over the roof of their car into my car. And I think that's the only thing that saved me. If it would have been a passenger in the passenger seat or driver's seat and they would have rolled the window down and started shooting, I'd have been fucking done. I mean, I'll leave some pictures in this video, and you can see that there's a shot in the headrest. I don't know how it missed my head. All these bullets are projected to where they look like they would hit the driver, but not one fucking bullet hit me. And that's fucking something because I can't process how a bullet did hit me. And I was waiting for it. I heard the like by my ears, like when I was just driving, and I was just waiting. When I was in that panic, my body was so fucking tense. I was just waiting to feel pain. I was waiting to feel something because it was just like fucking vicious. I think it's just a wake up call, really, to me, because I'm always like, think I'm a piece of shit. I date people that treat me like shit. I chase people that treat me like shit. I treat myself like shit. Then I end up treating people like shit. I think it's like a way of like showing me that I'm not a piece of shit. There's a bigger purpose for me or something. I mean, I don't know what it is, but I hope I don't kill myself or like just keep living destruction until I figure it out, because I think it's getting closer. And if there's a God or universe or whatever you want to call him, I think he's slowly trying to show me, but I'm so fucking stubborn I won't open my eyes. And this was an eye opener, because I really think if I would have ducked my head and fucking yanked the steering wheel on the left when the shot started going off, I really think that fucking 45 would have hit me right in the skull and blew my brains all over my fucking dashboard. But for some reason, I did the right.